Lincoln Mitchell. How y'all doing this Saturday afternoon? Um, I want to give you some words of encouragement here. And I want y'all to I made this post right here. I put this post up on the 24th Friday, which was last night at 8:20 p.m. Of course the market is closed. Everything is kind of somewhat silent. But I want y'all to pay attention to the names and the times of all the traders that responded to this post. We had a lot of people respond to this post. So let's go down. I want you to pay attention to two things. This, and I want you to pay attention to their times. Remember, this was Friday night. Let's keep going. I want you to pay attention to the times and the names of all these traders. I want you to pay attention to them. Look at the times. Still Friday night. Ooh, now we're going into Saturday morning. Still Saturday morning. Saturday. Now we're getting to Saturday afternoon. People, I hope you paid attention to the names of those traders. That's how you become successful, people. In your idle time, what are you doing? Let me tell y'all something, people. Success does not wait for anyone. All of these traders are still on here doing things that are related to trading. That's how you become successful. If you at home and you watching the game, you hanging out with your buddies while all these guys are still studying and asking questions and going back. These guys are not asking me questions. We're just having a conversation. They know what they're doing. And there's a reason why they're at that level. Because success, these people on this post knows success does not wait for anybody, y'all. Share your story. This was me back in the days. I used to have this Mercedes. My oldest daughter didn't have a car. I told her, I said, if you hurry up and get your license, I said, what are you going to do about your license? She said, I don't know. I said, well, if it's not important to you, then it's not important to me. I said, but I would tell you what. If you hurry up and get your license, I would give you this car. It was my car, right? So she says, okay. So as time went on, she lollygagged, played around. By the time she got her license, I had wrecked the car. Car was totaled. Now, if you would have taken advantage of that opportunity when it came, you could have had the car. When I first moved to Atlanta, I went to a church, and it was a different type of church. It was in Gwinnett Civic Center. And the pastor said, people that says, if it's meant to be, the opportunity will still be there for me. He said, that's not true. He said, when that window of opportunity opens up, you better take it while you can. He said, because there's no telling when the opportunity is going to open up again. He's right. In life, even if you're not doing trading, if you want to be successful, you can't play around. You can't. One of the favorite things I love is an hourglass. I love hourglasses. And I'm going to tell you why. Because they represent time. Time is the only thing you can't get back. Everybody has 24 hours in the day. What are you going to do with it? Are you going to sit there and do nothing? Or are you going to take advantage of that time like all of these people? These people, if they're not already super successful, they will be successful. Let me tell you something, people. Success doesn't wait for anybody. It's no secret. I used to run a trucking company and I used to run a gold business. When I first wanted to do my gold business, I told my friend Duncan, I said, Duncan, I really want to do this gold business. Why don't you join me? Duncan kept procrastinating. I put it off for like 2 months. Then one day I just got raw with him. I said, Duncan, listen to me. This is Friday. On Sunday night, you need to tell me whether you are with me or not. On Monday morning, I'm buying this machine to test gold. Right? And let me know. So he thought about it. He called me Saturday late. He said, Lincoln, man, I'm just not in a position to go on with it. I said, all right. So I invested my $1,000. I bought a, gold tester? GSL. There you go. Right there. That's what I had. So I invested, it was $600 when I first bought it. This is it. It was $600 when I first bought it. And I invested $600 to get this gold tester. And then I invested some more money. Altogether, I invested $1,000. I went on to do I went on to do the gold business for like 6, 7 months. And then, everybody started dancing around, talking about we buy gold. Everybody, and that's basically what put me out of business. And I remember talking to Duncan, and I said, yeah, I gave the gold business up. He said, I knew it wasn't going to work. I said, didn't work. Didn't work. I said, I invested $1,000. I made over $50,000 liquid cash. Tell me, what part of that do you hear failure in? He got quiet. My best week in gold business, I did $8,300. Tell me, what conversation do you hear failure in it? But the more to the story was, success doesn't wait, people. You better take advantage of it now. If you're trying to be a trader or whatever you're trying to do, you need to get on here and search for these guys. Search for these individuals that's making these statements, people. Search for these people. Search for them. These people are on the right track. And let me tell you something. They're not going to wait for you. They're not. They're not. You want to be successful in this game? You better reach out to some of these people because they are on the right track. Success does not wait, people. Remember that. Lincoln Mitchell.